Welcome back to Saunders Homestead. A glorious November 7th. Absolutely beautiful today. Nice day to be working. We are blessed. So, we've just finished up. We're still on that beam. And Wayne has just finished the dovetail pockets. And now he's still on this beam. Here he is, all the way at the end. And if we look down here, you'll see he's drawing out the mortise, where all the mortises are going to go, whether they're brace mortises or a post mortise. We've got one of those post mortises in the middle here. And then we've got brace mortises all along. This is the bottom of the beam. And Wayne had to go around with a little knife.
It's a Japanese scoring knife. You score across the grain, so when you do your mortise, it doesn't tear it out. But usually, I do it on here so I have a place to set my chisel in. So I go a little bit farther with this, and I use the chisel to cut the grain. So when you're running the mortise, the wood doesn't tear out and make a big tear out there, because you want a nice, clean, straight cut. You know, you don't need to do it with the grain, because with the grain doesn't usually do that.
And so Wayne, after you do this, what's the next step in cutting out the mortise?
Well, I'll set up the chain mortiser. I'll put the chain mortiser. I'll mount it up here on the beam, and then I'll set the depth accordingly and chain them all up. And then I'll leave what they call a kerf, which is like almost an 1/8 inch all the way around the inside, and then I'll shave it down with my slick, so I can clean them up so they're more precise.
Great, and then that's all there is to it.
And then you just double check, make sure that they're the right depth with your combination square, and that they're square and straight, and they're on dimension.
Right, and you've already double checked the measurements to make sure,
Yep.
based upon the cut sheet that you have, that they're in the right place. So, and you also used one of your templates, didn't you, to draw them out?
So one of the templates is right here. Let me have it. That one, yeah. So I made this one. So most post pockets are 2.5 inches on our house, on our design. So this is 2.5 inches wide. So normally on a brace pocket, you would take your 2-foot square, which is 2 inches on this, and then you lay it on the edge. If your brace mortise is 2 inches off, so that's exactly 2, and then this is 2. So it makes it more accurate, because you can take out any inconsistencies on the edge here, so you can get it so it's more accurate with actual, you know. So I made this up because they don't make them 2.5 inches wide. So being an 8-inch beam, and as long as you make sure it's exactly 8 inches, which most of ours are, I cut this at 2 3/4. So when you lay it on the edge, and you lay your line and lay it on the edge and lay your line, that gives you a 2.5 inch mortise. And then after you do your mortise, you can use this 2.5 inch side to check it to make sure it's the right width and everything.
All the way down.
Yeah.
Great.
Make sure it's straight.
Great. Well, I'll let you carry on, and we'll follow up with you again, Wayne, after you've cut some mortises.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Yep.
Thanks for watching us here on Saunders Homestead, and stay tuned. And if you like what you see, certainly hit the subscribe button. Thank you.